magical kingdom of Azura, there lived a beautiful princess named Barbie. Barbie was known throughout the land not only for her enchanting beauty but also for her kind heart and adventurous spirit. Azura was a kingdom of wonders, filled with lush forests, sparkling rivers, and castles that seemed to touch the sky. But none were as grand as the royal palace, where Princess Barbie resided with her parents, King Cedric and Queen Isabella. The most treasured possession in the royal palace was the Enchanted Crown. This crown was no ordinary crown. It was a masterpiece crafted by the finest jewelers in the kingdom and blessed by the fairies of the enchanted forest. The crown was said to possess magical powers that protected the kingdom and ensured prosperity and happiness for its people. It was a symbol of hope and the heart of Azura. Princess Barbie, like her crown, was unique. From a young age, she displayed a remarkable curiosity about the world beyond the palace walls. She would often wander through the gardens, talk to the animals, and dream of adventures in far-off lands. Her best friend and confidant was a white unicorn named Stardust, who had been her loyal companion since she was a child. Together, they would embark on small adventures within the safety of the palace grounds, imagining grander quests. One sunny morning, as Barbie was playing with Stardust in the palace garden, she heard a commotion in the courtyard. Curious, she and Stardust galloped towards the noise. There, they found the royal guards in a state of panic. The enchanted crown had been stolen. King Cedric and Queen Isabella were devastated, and the entire kingdom was in shock. Without the crown, the magical protection over Azura would weaken, leaving it vulnerable to dark forces. Barbie knew she had to do something. She couldn't bear to see her parents and her people in such despair. Determined to retrieve the crown, she approached her parents. "Mother, Father, I want to go on a quest to find the enchanted crown," she declared with a brave heart. King Cedric looked at his daughter with concern. "Barbie, it's too dangerous. We don't know who took the crown or where they went." But Queen Isabella, sensing Barbie's determination and courage, placed a gentle hand on her husband's shoulder. "Cedric, our daughter has a strong spirit. Perhaps she is the one who can find the crown and bring it back to us." After much deliberation, the king agreed. He gave Barbie a magical locket that would guide her on her journey. "This locket will glow brighter the closer you get to the crown," he explained. "And remember, you have the heart of Azura with you." With Stardust by her side, Barbie set off on her quest. The first stop on their journey was the Enchanted Forest. The forest was a place of mystery and magic, home to many creatures and fairies. As they ventured deeper into the forest, they came across a wise old owl named Orion. "Princess Barbie, I have been expecting you," said Orion, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "The thief who took the crown passed through this forest. He is a dark sorcerer named Malakar. He resides in the Shadow Mountains, far to the north." Barbie thanked Orion and continued her journey. The path to the Shadow Mountains was fraught with dangers. They crossed roaring rivers, climbed steep hills, and faced fierce storms. But Barbie's determination never wavered. Along the way, she and Stardust met many kind-hearted creatures who offered their help. A family of beavers built a bridge for them to cross a river, and a group of fireflies lit their path through a dark cave. Finally, after many days of travel, they reached the Shadow Mountains. The mountains were dark and foreboding, a stark contrast to the bright and cheerful land of Azura. At the base of the mountains, they encountered an old woman who was gathering herbs. Her name was Alara, and she was a healer who lived in a small cottage nearby. "Princess Barbie, you must be careful," Alara warned. "Malakar's fortress is heavily guarded, and his magic is powerful. But I believe you have the strength to defeat him." Alara gave Barbie a potion of protection and a map showing a secret entrance to Malakar's fortress. With renewed hope, Barbie and Stardust made their way up the treacherous path to the fortress. The entrance was hidden behind a waterfall, and they had to swim through a narrow tunnel to reach it. Inside the fortress, the air was thick with dark magic. Shadows danced on the walls, and eerie sounds echoed through the halls. Barbie held the locket tightly, its glow guiding her steps. They carefully navigated the labyrinthine corridors, avoiding traps and guards along the way. Finally, they reached the throne room where Malakar sat with the Enchanted Crown. He was a tall, sinister figure with piercing eyes and a cruel smile. "Ah, Princess Barbie, I have been expecting you," he sneered. "Did you really think you could just walk in here and take the crown?" Barbie stood tall, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and determination. "Malakar, you have no right to the crown. It belongs to the people of Azura. I will take it back and restore peace to my kingdom." Malakar laughed, a cold, menacing sound. "You are brave, little princess, but bravery alone won't save you." He raised his staff, and dark energy began to swirl around him. Just then, Stardust charged forward, his horn glowing with a brilliant light. The light collided with Malakar's dark magic, creating a dazzling explosion. Barbie seized the moment and rushed towards the crown. She grabbed it and felt a surge of power and warmth flow through her. With the crown in her hands, Barbie turned to face Malakar. "This ends now," she said firmly. The crown began to glow, its magic resonating with Barbie's pure heart. A beam of light shot from the crown, enveloping Malakar. He screamed as the light overwhelmed him, and in a flash, he was gone, his dark magic dispelled. The fortress began to crumble as Malakar's spell was broken. Barbie and Stardust raced out just in time, the fortress collapsing into ruins behind them. With the Enchanted Crown safely in her hands, Barbie and Stardust made their way back to Azura. The journey back was filled with relief and joy. The creatures they had met along the way cheered for them, and the land seemed to come alive with hope once more. When they finally returned to the royal palace, they were greeted with cheers and celebrations. King Cedric and Queen Isabella embraced their daughter, tears of joy in their eyes. "You did it, Barbie. You saved our kingdom," King Cedric said proudly. Queen Isabella placed the crown back on Barbie's head. "You are truly the heart of Azura, my dear." Barbie smiled, her heart swelling with pride and happiness. She looked around at her family, friends, and the people of Azura, all celebrating their newfound peace. She knew that this was just the beginning of many more adventures to come, for she had proven that with courage, kindness, and determination, anything was possible. And so, Princess Barbie and her loyal unicorn Stardust continued to protect and cherish their beloved kingdom, their hearts forever entwined with the magic and beauty of Azura. And they all lived happily ever after.